can I tell you something?
Tell me something.
Uh, Whatever things, that does not make sense to me, I feel like those are fabrications. Like really bad stuff, like him getting devil possessed and other things.
Hmm.
Because my prophet said, whoever says a lie about me is in hellfire.
Oh, so
So that means
you can lie about everybody, but you cannot lie about Muhammad, brother. Look
because
how.
he's a prophet, his words
Ah, but
change.
can he lie? Can he lie, Muhammad himself?
No,
Okay, let me ask you. You said if something doesn't make sense, you don't believe in it, correct?
I mean it depends what is what. If something is disgusting, then obviously I'm not going to believe
No.
in that.
What about a person? He died and he was dead for more than a year, and nobody
Mhm.
noticed that he was dead because he was holding a stick in his hand.
Oh, Sulaiman alayhi salam.
Ah, you said if a story does not make sense, you don't believe in it.
Oh, that
So,
about prophets is different.
so guys, about the prophet is different. But your prophet, he died after 3 days, he stink, and this is mentioned in your books.
I was watching your discussion, you, David Wood, and Sam Shamus, and you were discussing this too. I just watched that video yesterday.
No problem. So your prophet, he died 3 days after he stink, and it says in the hadith, قَدْ رَبَى بَطْنَهُ, which means his belly full of fart, mashallah. He looked like a pregnant woman full of fart. So here we go. Now we have Sulaiman. Sulaiman is a prophet too, but Muhammad is a greater prophet. Sulaiman, he is dead for a year and he did not stink. Muhammad, after 3 days, he stink. Sulaiman is dead for a year and he is a king and he have a kingdom, and his kingdom goes all the way from Israel all the way to Assyria, supposedly, and he have endless number of soldiers according to the hadith. And now his ministers, even the birds, he have general chicken. Can you believe it? The Quran says so. I watch cartoon always, but the cartoon in the Quran is the best. General chicken. Allah,
Okay.
he made Sulaiman in charge of the birds. He have a brigade, an army of birds, army of a chicken, army of all kind of animals, an army of genies. Okay, now all of those, they have leaders, he have ministers, and now this guy is dead. He died holding a stick, his staff. A year
Mhm.
passed by, and nobody noticed that the guy is dead.
Mhm.
You know, I like it when you say, What does
I
that
mean,
mean?
that's a miracle. Obviously, that increases my faith.
That increase your faith?
Yes,
Why?
because that's a big miracle that jinns
No,
didn't
hold
even.
on. This is stupid. This is stupid because his wives, who they are married to him, those wives, they did not notice that the husband is dead. The ministers, the servants, the soldiers, the guards, they did not notice that the king is not even blinking. And that is increase your faith, and the guy is dead for a year.
No, what increases my faith is that jinns didn't notice it.
No,
I
no,
don't
no,
know if
no, 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 no. It's not only the jinn, everybody. At the same time, the jinns are smarter than the rest.
that's why Allah said if they had the knowledge of unseen, they would have
But this
not
is the
gone.
scene. Hold on. What the unseen? Why Suleiman was visible or invisible? Same time,
No,
you will see here. Look, hold on. You will see here that the worms, they were eating his steak. Just
yeah.
focus with me with this one, just to show you how stupid is the one who wrote the Quran. As long the worms are eating the steak, how come nobody noticed the worms all over the steak? The worms are unseen?
You like reading, don't you? You have a lot of fun.
I love stupidity, man. I
Okay, I
love
won't
stupidity. I am the only one who said, first one ever maybe said, stupidity is amazing. And all the Christian, they quote me. Listen,
uh,
Abdul, listen. No, don't change topic. How they did not notice the worms eating the steak for a year. People come, people go. Wives come, wives go. Servants come, servants go. Servant, they put the food in front of the king. Nobody, he did not eat, he did not touch it. And now the worms are eating the stick. And nobody noticed Prophet is dead. Alhamdulillah.
What do Muslims answer you about this?
Okay, let us go and read the Muslim answering about that. That's a good thing. Let us go to Ibn Kathir, shall we? 34:14. Let me open Ibn Kathir. Give me a second and he will die laughing.
The thing that I think is a good thing about you guys are that you, Sam Shamoon, you both are like very easy approachable. Like I can just text you on Skype and you call me.
Well, my friend, the Lord, our Lord himself, he washed the feet of his disciples. And he told them, if you don't let me do it, you don't know me, I don't know you. So I'm here to serve the Muslims. I'm not here to fight them, not to kill them. I don't hate them. But you Muslims, you try always to provoke me. So I will say something and then you will say, oh, look what he said. But you take it out of context of what I was doing and what I was talking about. And that is a very shameful behavior of the filthy religion of Islam. The Lord, he said, from their fruit you shall know them. Look at you. You are speaking differently. So I can imagine that you have a better family and you have a better mother and father who taught you to be, to be decent. But those people, they have no decencies. Why a person who will cut the idea of a woman, she is saying that Jesus was playing in a sexual way with his mother breast, and she is a Muslim. And then he used the second part where I said, suckle me. I said to her, your prophet is the one who did that. Your prophet who ordered me to suckle you, suckle me. He cut that part because they are filthy.
That woman, that Muslim woman needs to learn manners. And
no, my friend, it's not her who need to learn manner. It's you Muslims who have no manner. Sorry, I'm not trying to offend you. Because if you follow someone like Muhammad, how you will have a manner? Is it a good manner? Hold on. Is it a good manner to go to the house of your son when the wife is not there and you flirt with the wife when the husband is not there? So if your best man is Muhammad, if the man he is the best example for you, you have 0 minus 1 manner. How you will have a manner? Now let us go to Ibn Kathir. Hold on. Forget about this Mimi. He will never even dare. All of them, those potatoes. All Muslims be my witness. If there really are people who can debate me, they will be lined up to debate me. They will be lined up to talk to me. All of them, they make the same excuse. We will debate you face to face. But everybody knows I am a person who don't open my camera. I don't like it. I'm not looking to be famous by face. I'm not looking to be famous by name. I don't care for those things. The Lord, he says, you give with your right hand, don't let the left hand know. So I am not receiving a blessing from the people to reward me. I'm receiving blessing from my Lord. I'm serving the Muslims, serving the Christians. I don't care for a glory. Christian prince will die and Christian prince is nobody. But people will remember the work. The Lord, he said, from their fruit you shall know them. And the Muslims, because they are so much intimidated, they want to debate everybody, not face to face. But when it's come to Christian prince, face to face. Because they knew.
Because they want to see you, and if they, some Muslims say that because to make fun of you, because obviously they know you are not going to show your face.
No, because they are cowards. Because they are the cowards. For me, I don't show myself because I don't like it, and I don't care for showing myself. People don't need, you see, if I am an actor, you need to see me. I'm not. I'm a person, people want to see his words. If the Muslim, they cannot believe in Muhammad unless they see Muhammad and hear Muhammad, then you cannot hear him now and you cannot see Muhammad. So you cannot believe in Muhammad. So imagine if I say to you, I'm not going to debate Allah unless Allah, he come to me. Right?
Yes.
What does have to do with it? I can debate Allah if he's dead, he's true or not. I can debate you. I don't see you. I don't want to see you. Who cares? People, they want your answer. People, they laugh at my answer or your answer, regardless what you are saying. But did
you try to reach out to Uthman Ibn Farooq?
This guy is a potato. He's a bully. You see, this is what the Muslims they do. They try to bully you. I am the one who says, if you are a person who have knowledge, just let me call you. I will call you. Don't call me. And they say to you, he will hang up on us. I will call you in your life. Don't call me in my life. I will call you in your life.
Okay, wait. don't delete this video. I will, I will take this part out and I will tweet at Uthman and I will tell him to talk to you live.
And say to him the following: the one who hang up first is a coward and he is son of Muta. Is that
Yes,
fair? Okay.
yes.
So he will let me call him. If he is a man but he's not, tell him that. Record this part. I will call
Yes.
him. He do not need to
Mm-hmm.
call me, even though he is too little for me. But I will call him. I'm a very humble person. I will call him. And the one who hang up first, before we finish, we will make it like 3 hours. When the three
Yeah.
hours is over,
Mm-hmm.
it's over. Whoever, it
Yeah.
doesn't matter who hang up then. 3 hours. From the time we
Yeah.
call to the time we finish, 3 hours. The one who hang up on the others,
Mm.
he is a coward. And,
Mm.
we will not use any personal insult. I mean,
And
he is not important for me as a person. I'm not important for him as a person, but, they are bully. So they will try to
mm,
insult me. If he start insulting me as a person, I will return
mm.
that insulting to his prophet.
And also, you both should not speak over each other. There
No,
should
no,
be a
no. We can
respect.
speak over each other, no problem. Because the best of this debate is to have a real argument. He can speak over me, no problem. If he have an idea, he can prove it. You see, people are listening. Don't worry about it. The
Mm.
crowd is watching, correct? So the crowd
Yes.
either will be laughing at me or at him. Doesn't matter what we are saying. So
Mm.
let people see a real argument, not a fake one. There's no 5 minutes for me. Five. Those are for kids. Those are not a
Mm.
debate. They go and they print, 5 pages from the internet, and then they start reading them in the computer. And you can tell even in those debates, they are reading papers in front of them. So this is not a debate, and there's no topic. No topic. Any question from him, any question from me. If he is a
Yeah.
sheikh, he is ready. If I'm a person who knows what I am, what I'm claiming to know, I will be ready, correct? I do not need
Yeah.
to know. I mean, imagine you go to an exam, and then you tell me, before I go, give me the questions.
Yeah.
This is what they do because they are cowards. They want a topic in the beginning, and
Mm-hmm.
because simply they are not scholars, they are potatoes. They are scared, they are terrified. Anything from him, anything from me. Free
Mm.
fight. And let people
What what
laugh.
what do you think about him?
Forget about him,
Whoever
my
brings.
friend. Don't switch. Those are potatoes for me. Don't even mention. You're wasting my time. Those are potatoes. They are coward. They don't even worth to talk about them. Read with me in the screen, please. This is Ibn Kathir.
Nothing informed them of his death except a little worm of the earth which kept slowly gnawing away at his stick. So when he fell down, the jinn saw clearly that if he had known the ants, they would have not.
Now this is the verse, right?
Mm,
Okay, let us see here a little bit. Allah tell us how Sulaiman, peace be upon him, read, died, and how Allah concealed his death from the jinn who were subjugated to him to do hard labor. He remained leaning on his stick, which was his staff, as Ibn Abbas, may Allah pleased with him, said, and Mujahid and Al-Hasan and Qutada, blah 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 blah, and others, they said. He stayed like that for a long time, nearly a year. When the creature of the earth, which was kind of worms, ate through the stick, it became weak and he fell in the ground. And then it became apparent that he is dead a long time before. What is that?
mm, yeah, said he stayed like that nearly a year when a creature of the earth which was ate the staff became weak and fell to the ground. Then it became apparent that he died along. Okay. What I can understand is that obviously, for the jinns, they were just doing their work and they did not recognize it. But I do see your point that how did his wives and others did not recognize it?
Not only that, my friend. What's listen, listen. I want you to think with me. The guy is dead for a year.
Hmm.
He is a king. He's not like, okay, I'm a guy. Let us say my neighbor will miss me. My 100 cousins, they will miss me. They can come to my door. They will think I am traveling. But this guy is a king.
Hmm.
A king, if he don't appear for a day or two, the whole kingdom will be worried. Correct?
Yes.
This king is not even blinking. He have, according to Muhammad, he have 99 goat, which mean wives. And when he start having sex with them, he forgot to say inshallah. Remember the hadith?
Oh, I don't.
And because he said, he did not say inshallah, because he did not
What?
say inshallah, Allah gave him half a child.
What?
Because he forgot to say inshallah,
Hmm.
Allah gave him half a child. You see why inshallah is so important? For the naive ones, they think, so what is this inshallah? But for the one who knows Islam very well, they knew that this is absolutely number one thing for a Muslim to do.
What do you think about prophecies?
No, hold on. Do you remember the hadith or not?
I have not read it honestly.
Let me find the hadith. Hold on. So you can laugh a little bit and see the lies of Muhammad. Read it. You see on the screen?
No, I don't. It takes little time. Mm. Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, Solomon once said, Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, tonight I will sleep with 99 women, each of whom will bring forth a cavalier. Cavalier means?
What?
It says,
He will be like a knight, a fighter. He will be mujahid, a mujahid.
what? Like it?
So Suleiman, he will have sex with 90
Acha,
women.
oh.
90 women, okay? And he will, after he do boom boom with all of them, in different hadith says 99, different hadith says 70, depend in the reporter. And after he have sex with all of them, the morning will come and each one will boing, like boing, like a baby will come. Because Suleiman, he have a very powerful penis like your prophet too. So he will do boom, 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 and by the morning, brother, they will have 90 fighter, and he will do jihad for Allah. But look what happened. He forgot to say inshallah. It says here, but he did not say inshallah. Solomon has slept with all the women, but none of them became a breastnet. But one of them later delivered half a human, half man.
If he had said, and they would have. What does the hadith say down?
By him in whose hand Muhammad is soul. Muhammad speaking. If Suleiman had said, Allah willing, all his wives would have brought forth boys. So do you see, Allah not only he did not do what he wanted, he punished him. He gave him a half child. Half a child mean, this is how filthy the language of Muhammad, a person who is in disability.
Oh.
So Allah, he cursed him according to Muhammad. It was a curse. Why? Because he forgot to say inshallah. So do you see how important this inshallah in Islam is?
This is a like really authentic Sahih hadith?
Yeah, this is Sahih Bukhari.
No, I mean anything in Sahih Bukhari.
Everything in
not...
Sahih Bukhari is authentic, yes. This is why it's called, this is number one Sahih book. The Sahih are 6. The writers are 6. This is number 1.
You know, yes, I understand this is the most authentic book of collection of hadith, but not everything is Sahih.
Well, show me one hadith in al-Bukhari is da'if. Go ahead.
Like there are some hadith that I was listening to a speaker, and he is very educated, and he said not everything is accepted by us.
You see, this is how stupid those speakers are. So if not everything is accepted, why you call it authentic? Because Sahih means authentic. So the book name is the authentic Bukhari, but the authentic is not authentic. This is what he is saying.
Mm.
That is stupid.
Uh,
Secondly,
we,
if Al-Bukhari
mm,
contains false stories, then you should reject the whole book. Because who is the one who decides what is false and what is true then? Al-Bukhari, he decides it's true. The guy who you are to listen to, he said no. So Islam is a stupid cult. Everybody decide as he wish. Is it true or not? So either the Muslims, isn't it Muhammad, he says, لا تجتمع أمتي على ضلال. My nation will not agree in something wrong. All the Muslims agree in Al-Bukhari to be perfect. So now why
yes,
they are, so Muhammad he lied then, because the
no,
Muslims,
no,
my friend, when he says my nation agree, which means the majority.
yeah,
Okay,
ijma,
okay. No, تجتمع, not إجماع. إجماع is impossible. إجماع is impossible. إجماع is mean everybody agree. That is impossible, you know?
mm,
So the majority,
mm,
if they agree on something, there is no way the majority, they
mm,
agree upon it and it's wrong. This is the rule of Allah. And I can
mm.
show you the hadith.
Yes, I know that hadith. Obviously, you are telling the truth, but I want to say what it means.
Okay, go ahead.
Uh, we, you can ask this to every minimum knowledgeable Muslim who knows what Sahih Bukhari is.
Hmm.
You know, everybody will say to you, yes, it's the most authentic. There is
Okay.
a consensus in it, but we do not believe every single hadith. We reject few hadiths too in Sahih Bukhari.
Okay, that is, I will go with you. Based on what you are saying now, Islam is not valid because the Quran says, take what Allah he said and what the Prophet said, correct?
Yes.
Okay, if what the Prophet said, some will believe is true, some they believe is not true, because what you say, it is sahih, somebody else says it is da'if, correct? That's what you are saying.
No, but it depends upon the chains of
No, no, no. Al-Bukhari is an imam. He is not a kid in YouTube, correct?
yes.
Okay. When Al-Bukhari, he put the hadith as sahih. He was
Hmm.
an imam, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And he is a very important one, not a joke.
Yeah.
So how a person like this, he agree it's authentic if it is not? Then a little potato, he come long after him from YouTube, and he said this is not authentic.
I can answer that.
Go ahead.
Like in Sahih Muslim, like there are few hadiths that, and even in Abu Dawud, that Imam Bukhari knew they were Sahih. Then why didn't he add it in his book,
Which book?
in his Sahih al Bukhari? When this Imam Muslim, he asked him if this hadith is Sahih. He said yes, this hadith is Sahih. Then why didn't he put that hadith in his Bukhari, but it's only found in Muslim?
Okay. Well, maybe the guy, he don't remember all of them. Is it possible that everybody, I mean, is it possible that me, I know all the hadith exist in the world? It's impossible. There's
What?
thousands and thousands and thousands. So, and not only that, me, myself, I made books. And now I say, I wish I put that there. I forgot to mention it.
But
Is it possible? Is it possible that a person, he wrote a book, he forgot to mention something?
yes,
Okay.
that's
Okay.
100%
So
possible.
he did not mention it other Sahih, and the other book is Sahih. Sahih Muslim is the same. All right.
But when he's reminded of a Sahih hadith, why didn't he take it?
Does it
And
say he did not take it?
no, he said to Imam Muslim, yes, this is Sahih. Then why didn't he add it in his
No
Bukhari?
problem. He said this is Sahih. That's when he agreed with it. So okay. What's the problem? He need to write his book again. The book is already out. And by the way, Muslims don't have Al-Bukhari. Not a single Muslim. You have the book of al-Bukhari, Sahih Muslim, and Sahih al-Bukhari. None of you have it. This is what you have today. What you have today is supposed to student of al-Bukhari claiming that this is what al-Bukhari is saying.
Okay.
Yeah, but you don't have al-Bukhari, you don't have Sahih Muslim. But now I will go with you. As long as Muslims agree that there's tons of stories in the hadith are fabricated, correct?
I mean fabricated.
Yeah.
If there is anything fabricated, these imams have pointed it out.
Okay, so if something is not pointed out, it is not fabricated, correct?
Yeah, I think
there's a guy, his name is Al-Albani. He used to go to Paltalk and he refused to debate me and he died. 90% of those hadith here, you will see, it says Sahih by this guy, Al-Albani, but he's just a new guy. So now you're Muslim, you take a guy who used to come to Paltalk and you made him your God.
Again, I said, like,
you see
I
it
like
says Al-Albani, Da'if Sahih Al-Albani.
I know.
So now
I know.
this hadith was always Sahih until Al-Albani, he came and he said this is Da'if. The guy just died not long time ago. So for 1400 years this hadith is Sahih and now it is Da'if. So my friend, it is a shame that you claim that you have God, and this God, he preserved Islam, and there is no Islam in the Quran. All Islam is in the hadith. Let me ask you, the Quran says you do muta, the hadith says you don't do muta. Which one you follow?
We follow the hadith.
Okay, but how we know that this hadith about muta is not fabricated?
Because we have to trust it.
No, because as you see,
people have.
Hold on. We did muta. Muhammad did muta. Allah ordered muta. Allah never forbid muta. Then there's a hadith says that the Prophet, he forbid muta. Then he allowed muta. Then he forbid muta. Then he allowed muta.
And there is another hadith, you know, since I've heard this from a lot of non-believers, they say, oh, Muslims used to, you know, rape slaves. So there is a hadith from, I don't know, Imam Malik or I don't know who it is. He said, Rasulullah said to us, don't ever rape a slave.
The Prophet, he said never rape a slave?
Yeah.
But isn't it the Quran says you can rape a slave?
No, it does not say rape a slave.
Do you want to challenge me?
Did Allah said forcefully do it with them?
Yes.
Are you going to bring up those verses of prostitution?
No.
Or you are gonna show me 424?
Why not?
Okay.
It's forbidden for you. It's forbidden for you married women except your slaves who they are married. They are married. So how women they are married? Do you think women she is married, she will sleep with you willingly unless she is a whore? You just took her from her family, you kidnapped her, and now she will sleep with you willingly? She will be happy to do that? What do you think? Be honest.
Yeah, obviously she's not gonna like it.
What? This is rape. So not only she is a slave, she is married. The verse saying it's forbidden for you women they are already married except married women who they are your slaves.
Is there context in hadith about it, like Sahaba, like?
Well, yeah, like Safiya, Dahya al-Kalbi, he took her, and then Muhammad he exchanged her with six slaves. They told him that Safiya, they told him Safiya, she is very beautiful. You know, there's a woman, Muhammad, he used to have a woman, she is a pimp, his pimp, Salim. So Salim, she is beside him. She says to him, why you to give this woman to him? She is so pretty. Take her for yourself, should be yours. So he called Dahya al-Kalbi, who was his boyfriend, and he said to him, okay, go and take 7 or 8 slaves. You know, it says even he ishtaraha, he bought her.
Hmm.
He bought her for exchange of the following numbers of slaves. And all
And
those slaves,
he married her.
this is marriage. I mean, come on. The guy, you killed his father, you killed her husband, you killed her family, and then she married him. You know, she have no choice. Whatever he wants, he's already raping her. He raped her before he didn't do anything.
Hmm.
He married her.
Uh,
You're right.
Obviously, I do see everything you guys say. This is why, I wanted to understand Christianity. I obviously understand what Islam is, I know.
Not only
Obviously,
that, let me ask you.
mm,
What do you think of a man? He killed a woman and she was just a bride. It was the night of her wedding. She just get married. And then he raped her in the same day. What do you say about a man like this?
like what happened?
He killed her husband. She is just a bride.
Hmm.
Read the hadith. This is Sahih. Anas ibn Malik, we came to Khaybar. We bestowed the conquest of fortress on us. And the beauty of Safiya, daughter of Huyay, was mentioned to him. You see her beauty. The guy is perverted. Her husband was killed in the battle. And she was a bride.
This is Safiya, right?
Yes.
Salamullahi alayha.
Salamullah alayha. They raped the women and now they are praising her. Not only he killed her husband, he killed her father, he killed her brothers, he killed her cousins, he raped the whole town. And then they say to you he made her a wife. Now we are laughing, but you know. And then the hadith says that Dahya, he took her, because obviously he is the first maybe to arrive to her house and rape her. And then when they mentioned to him how beautiful she is, Muhammad, he exchanged her with 7 heads. You see, they talk about human as if they are goats. Read carefully. Anas reported a beautiful slave girl fell to Dahya. The apostle of Allah purchased her for 7 heads, not slaves, says heads. And he gave her to Salim. You see the mention to you, the Salim, the pimp? This is the pimp of Muhammad. This is the woman, she came to Muhammad, she said to him, should I wash my vagina after I have sex dream? The same woman. And she is the same woman who offered herself to sleep with Muhammad. So, he purchased her for 7 heads, and he gave her to Salim. What to do with her, Salim? To wash her, to get her ready for the rape. Or decorating her, you see? You see? Hey, Salim, get her ready for me. I'm going to rape her. And preparing her for marriage. Where is the word marriage? Here we go. This is the Arabic. Where is the word marriage? Somebody show me the word marriage. Prepare her to be raped. It says وَتَهْيِئُهَا, not to marry her. Prepare her. They add the word marriage.
Why I have a strong faith in Islam is because of prophecies. That's why I wanted to talk to you about it.
Yeah, you have a strong faith of Muhammad because he's a rapist?
No, because of his prophecies. How can he know
Like
something
what? Like what?
like he said about Maula Ali alayhi salam, like he told him
He told
about
what? He told what?
he told to Maula Ali alayhi salam.
To who? To whom? Hold on.
No, Prophet alayhi salam said to Maula Ali alayhi salam
He said
about
to who? He said to Mula. Who's Mula?
Maula Ali.
Ali.
Yeah,
Are you Shia or Sunni?
I'm Sunni.
Where you get this Mula?
Maula, because my Prophet said, whoever I am his Maula, Ali is his Maula.
What? I think you are using the word wrong. What Mula mean?
Maula means maybe friend or master, I don't know.
Mawla, you mean Mawla. But
Yeah,
isn't but you see, your prophet is a committing shirk because Al Mawla is Allah. How Ali and Muhammad is your Mawla?
I mean, Maula meaning, I don't know, like I can't, like maybe it means, what does it exactly mean? Like people tell me different meanings. What does
Is
it
the one in charge of you.
in charge? Okay, maybe they're in charge,
Yeah, but Allah is in charge. Is it Muhammad in charge
because
or Allah?
because we have to learn religion from them, right?
Yeah, but he is not in charge. He is not the one in charge of your life.
Uh, Look, again, we don't believe them as God. Like Maula
Yeah,
doesn't
but you
mean
just
that.
said, but you just
Mm.
said that he is the Mawla. Isn't it the Quran says, فَإِنَّ اللَّهَ مَوْلَاهُ وَجِبْرِيلُ وَصَالِحُ الْمُؤْمِنِينَ? The one
Yes,
who is the Mawla.
Himself is saying,
Huh?
Allah Himself is saying, I am Maula, Jibril is Maula, other
No, no,
believers
no,
are.
no, 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 no. You see, you are mixing things up. Here you see the
Mm.
shirk. Let me show you the shirk. Let me show you how stupid the Quran. Mawla is the one is in charge of everything in the world. This is why, because if I am in charge and Allah in charge, that means there's I am God and He is God. Is that correct?
When when Allah speaks it,
Huh?
when Allah says, I am Maula, then Allah being Maula is different to humans being Maula.
But you cannot make Allah equal to the human, can you?
Never.
Okay, so how He is Mawla and I am Mawla?
I can't explain to you,
No, I can. You
what.
cannot. I can.
Hmm.
Chapter 66, verse number 4. It says, Allah and Jibreel is His Mawla. Read
Hmm.
carefully what Mawla mean. Can you see the screen?
Yes, I can, but I cannot see the
Lord,
translation.
Lord or Master or Protector, etc. Okay. Who is the protector of Muhammad?
Hmm.
Allah
Allah. Hmm.
and Jibreel?
Hmm.
But that means Allah is not a protector. Because if Allah is the protector, that means whatever Allah He control, He will use to protect you, correct? But here it doesn't say that. It says Allah and Jibreel
And righteous Muslims.
and righteous Muslim. Okay, so is the righteous Muslim are the Lord of Muhammad?
No,
Okay.
that's why I think you're understanding it to be a shirk, but it's not. What it
My
means
friend,
is,
it is your God who is committing shirk now because he is associating himself with normal people, even with the angels. Now,
no,
all of you, hold on, all of you, you can do the same. Allah can do the same as Jibreel. Jibreel can do the same as the righteous, and righteous can do the same as Allah.
protectors means if any harm happens to
Hold
Prophet, like
on,
that
but
is
no, but this is false because nothing can happen except by the will of Allah. Correct?
Mm.
So you do not need Jibreel, and you don't need me, and you don't need you, because nothing will happen unless Allah approve it. So the rest, there is no need for them. It's stupid. Because the Quran is so clear
I
that
think Allah is just saying this to show everybody that we are His protectors.
no, no, He's not, because He is showing to you He is not the protector actually.
Mm. Okay, I want to talk about Trinity. Like we moved on from that topic, and I didn't really finish what I was saying.
Okay, what you
Can
want
I
to say? Go
say
ahead.
that?
Go ahead, because soon we will we will let you go. You are being here for long.
No, I have a lot of time. I can talk to you.
Okay, go ahead.
Uh, like let's say, just for argument's sake, those Christians believed Trinity to be Mary too. Okay,
Hmm.
so you guys say three persons but one God,
Hmm.
but Allah said you consider them as two gods beside Allah.
That's
That
false.
means
Where Allah He said that?
what didn't Allah said to Jesus, "Oh Jesus, did you say to mankind to take you and your mothers as deities besides Allah?"
That's because your Allah is stupid. Because in different verse in the Quran, Allah He says that the Christian they say that the Messiah is Allah. Correct?
Yeah, I mean there were all sorts of Christians. Some
No,
Christians
no,
say
no, no,
some.
no, no. He didn't say some Christian. Don't add words.
Hmm.
Don't add words. Don't fabricate. You know, I'm taking to you as a person I respect. So don't add things is not there. Not in
Okay.
tafsir, not anywhere it says some Christian, they say some Christian, some it says Nasara, they say. The Christian they say. By the way, the word
Hmm.
Nasara even wrong. We are not Nasara. So surely disbelieve are those who say Allah is the Messiah. Okay.
Hmm.
So now if Allah is beside two, as you said a second ago, correct?
Hmm.
And who is the two? Because as you see, the Christian believe that the Messiah is Allah.
Hmm.
So who is the two? Who is the rest? Let us add Mary. Who is the
Christ is true God and Mary.
who is the three? If the Messiah
Allah.
is the same as Allah, you see, you are the one who said to me that there's a
Hmm.
verse says that did you say to the people to take you and your mother
Hmm.
beside Allah? Correct?
Yes.
Okay. So now the Messiah and his mother, we count them 1 plus 1, 2, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And then the verse says that the Messiah, the Christian, they think that he is Allah.
Yes, Allah refuted Christians from every single point.
No, no, no,
Whoever
hold on,
says,
hold on, hold on. You are not listening. My friend, you are not listening. Listen carefully. Maybe I should draw it for you on the screen. If the verse saying that Allah said to Isa, by the way, your God never said the correct name of Jesus, which is Yeshua.
hmm.
Okay. So did you say to them to worship me and my mother as two beside Allah? So now it's confirmed that those are two and the third is Allah, correct?
Yes.
All right. So it's going to be stupid to say in different verse that the Christian believe that the Messiah is Allah, because as you see, the Christian here believe that Messiah and Mary beside Allah. So how he is beside Allah in the same time he is Allah?
Because two deities, meaning Mary is also Allah, Jesus also
You are not
Allah, and
listening. No, 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 no. You see that the Trinity is not that, and the Quran is making it so clear. It says beside Allah. The second you say beside Allah, it means they are not Allah.
hmm.
Otherwise, the Arabic of your God is stupid. Worship me and my mother as two gods beside Allah. Not worship me as Allah, correct? Beside. So they are in the side of Allah, worshipped as God. Then the other verse says the Christian, they believe that Allah is the same as the Messiah. So now we have two missing. Allah is the same as the Messiah. Who is the number two and who is number three? Stupid Quran.
Like I don't know, but
You see what you do always? I notice about you. I don't mean to offend you, but this is what I notice. The second you find something very embarrassing and so stupid, you say to me, I don't know.
no, this is not embarrassing. This is very clear to me.
Oh, how it's clear? Okay, I'm asking you
Because
another question. Okay, then don't say to me, I don't know. You are saying, I just heard you saying, I do not know. There is two beside Allah. Should I write it for you? Here we go. I will make a paint. Here we have the guy, his name is Isa.
hmm.
This is Isa. All right. And then we have Mary. Correct?
Yeah.
Beside Allah. All right. The verse is so clear. Isa is not Allah. Mary is not Allah. They are two beside Allah. Correct?
Mhm.
Okay, so how the other verse says that the Christian, they say Isa is Allah?
Bes- Allah, but you are missing this point. Allah also said you take Isa and marry as Allah beside
No,
Allah.
no, 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 it doesn't say that. Why you are adding things? Why you are making things up? Read with me carefully where it says that.
Does not God mean Allah?
It says beside Allah. No, God does not mean Allah. Allah is a name. Al-lah, lah is the name, and the word al mean God. In Arabic, the word al mean the. But in the old Aramaic is the word mean God. And the new Aramaic or the new Hebrew became El. That's why we say Emmanuel. El, God. Jibril, Gibreel. This angel belonged to El. So your God, even the name of your God is stupid. You know, that's nothing true about it. Muslims do not know the name of their God, for it is two words, not one word. But we don't want to go there now. Let's finish this one. So
Mm.
it says, worship me and my mother as two. I mean, even the word there is coming as two. Two gods, correct?
Yes.
So the Trinity does not say we have two gods or three gods.
Then why
Here,
didn't Christians say to Muslims at that time, look at your Quran, it's saying we worship three gods. We don't. Why didn't anybody
my
say
friend, this is
that?
why the Christian refused Islam. They said to him, you are stupid.
Can you give me some reference?
Okay, we just showed you the one where it says Nabtahil, and Muhammad, he accused them that they are lying because they said to him, you are a liar. When Muhammad, he said, bring your children's, and I bring my children's, bring your wives, I bring my wives, and let us invoke the curse of Allah, and the one is lying, correct?
Yes.
Lying. That's mean they said to him, you are a liar,
Hmm.
correct?
Yes.
Otherwise, there's no point of saying you're lying, because if a person, he is a Hindu, and he believe in a God, which for me is a false God, but yet he is not lying, he believe in him. This has nothing to do with lying. Maybe he believe
Hmm.
in a lie, correct? But the
Yeah.
person is not lying. A Muslim, he said to me, I believe in Muhammad as a prophet. He's not lying.
Yes.
But he believe in a lie for me, correct? So the
Hmm.
argument here is so stupid. Because if the Christian believe that Jesus is the Messiah and he is God or God's son, they are not lying. This is their
Hmm.
belief. The lie is going to be the belief itself if it's not true. So the argument here is stupid. Muhammad, he cannot answer them. And look at this. Allah will not curse us unless we ask him to curse us. This is the refutation now. So imagine me and you now. You let us
Hmm.
debate. Okay, your turn. May Allah cut my nose if I'm lying. Okay, your turn. May Allah close the door of the van over my penis if I'm lying. Okay, your turn now. What is that? This is the most stupid argument. This is a street boys, savage people who do not know what they are talking about. Because a person, he believe in something, he is not lying.
Hmm.
He believe in it. If he believe in a lie, still he is not lying. You see, if somebody worship Satan, I mean, how far we can go Satan, and he believes Satan is the true God. You ask him,
Hmm.
do you believe Satan is God? He will say yes. He's not lying. That's what he believe. Correct?
Hmm.
But he believe in a lie. This is different. So
Yeah.
the argument here is so clear that he could not answer them about the Messiah. And you will notice here that he is saying to them the Messiah is a slave of Allah, which means the Christian, they're saying no, he's not. Correct?
Okay. So then, is there a
No,
context
no, no.
about this
Hold on.
statement?
Listen with me. Read with me
Hmm.
carefully, my friend. The problem is all of us. You know, I go
Hmm.
to school. I notice even the teacher who was teaching me is an idiot. He don't know how to read. I'm not talking about English or Arabic. I'm talking about
Hmm.
he do not know how to understand the words in front. So what is the argument is? The argument is Isa is the slave of Allah and
Hmm.
he is a divine. Obvious, correct?
Hmm.
Okay. This is the belief of the Christians. So Muhammad saying he is just a slave of Allah and he is not divine, correct?
Yeah.
So where's the lie? This is stupid. Their belief versus your belief. There's no lie here. When Muhammad, he said that the black stone is a special stone according to you. Actually, Muhammad did not say that. Muhammad, he said it is the right hand of Allah. And then you believe in what Muhammad said, and you say to me, I believe in that. You're not lying. You just told me the truth. You told me you believe in that, correct?
Yes.
Okay. But I believe from my side that Muhammad is the liar, not you. So you believing in a lie does not make you a liar. It makes you a follower of a liar without knowing. Right? So,
Yeah.
So here the verse actually clear that the Christians, they rejected that Jesus is a slave of anyone. And it is clear that the Christian believe he is divine. So the Trinity does not make sense. The name of Isa does not make sense. Mary, the sister of Aaron, does not make sense. The stupid Muhammad, he thought that Maryam, the sister of Moses, and if you go in the Old Testament, you will see that yes, Aaron and Moses, they have a sister. Her name is Maryam. Exactly the same name. Exactly. And not only that, the Muslim, they try to defend. When Ka'b al-Ahbar, he came to Aisha and he said to her, but he cannot be, Mary, she cannot be the sister of Aaron, for there is hundreds of years between them. And then Aisha, she told him, and Muhammad need to have a solution. He told them at that time, they used to call them by their great prophets. But Mary, she is not from the tribe of Moses. This is number one. Number two, the idiot Muhammad, he claimed that the father of Moses is the father of Mary. This is why the chapter name is Al Imran.
Okay, you are saying all of this, right? Okay.